Power hour closing at the listing presentation. We're not starting over. We're gonna go through this. All right, we're warming up. I words. Go ahead, warm me up with an I word, Adrian.
New, optimistic, connection, enthusiastic, excited, and feelings.
Okay, awesome. So look, at that price, I really want to start higher.
You want to start higher on that price, Paul?
Yep.
And I can appreciate that. I might feel the same way as if I was you.
Because
you want to feel like excited about the price because you want to get the most money for your property.
Right.
Would you prefer to hope your home sells, or do you want to know it's going to sell?
All right, great job, great job. All right, now we're warming up on I words. What page are we warming up on I words?
95.
95 on the playbook. And then just to recap, so we're repeating the objection, we're approving or acknowledging it, we're approving it if we like the response, we're acknowledging it if we don't necessarily like the response, and then we're appreciating.
I was like, I'm on page 75.
Yeah, you need a new book?
Yeah.
Okay, grab her new book. Okay, and then we're appreciating after the approval or the acknowledgement. And we're going to use that trigger word because using disc words, and right now we're using I words. So we're using that trigger word because to move into disc words, which is why we're warming up with disc words when we start. Okay, and then finish off with a question, and those questions are right now listing presentation bridges, page 76. Okay.
They all have words that are for drivers, though.
Okay.
Aggressively, competition.
Yeah. I love that you have awareness with that. So adjust.
They're
right?
not fun.
Right? Make some plug-in I words. I column. Go ahead, Cherie. Thank you for volunteering.
Fun, understand, really, good time, happy, feel.
Woo! Look, Cherie, at that price, I really want to start higher than that. I don't want to start that low.
Paul, I hear that you don't want to start that low.
Yep.
I can appreciate that. That's fantastic that you're wanting to sell this amazing, fantastic home for the highest price possible.
Because?
Because you want to create awesome memories in Florida with your family.
Awesome memories.
And you want to make if the home aggressive. See.
Okay, just move on.
Would you prefer to hope your home sells, or do you want to know it?
Okay, good job, good job. Look, though, you don't have to go crazy.
Paper, like 3 pieces
You
of paper.
don't have to go crazy. Look, that's why, FYI, that's why you need a board. Yeah, okay. Having your scripts out in front of you like that can be a little bit confusing because you're just repeating and regurgitating here verbatim or paraphrasing whatever it was for the objection, and then approving. Okay, that's pretty easy. But then I need to just come up with some a response here on the disc word using disc words because I want to connect with a specific personality type. And then I'm moving to a question. Now, yeah, that's a 1, 2, 3 process, and you're using You're using the disc word sheets on page what? 95. Yeah, and
yes.
then the questions that's on page whatever it is. Today we're doing listing
76.
presentation bridges on 76. And so when I have that in front of me in a board, then I can just easily
okay, so
look at that.
What's a good one? You interject. What would be one of the 76 ones you would do with an I?
I don't know. Listen, let's keep going. Okay. Okay. Andrew, warm me up. I words.
Yes, sir. Relationship. Wow, fantastic, elated, great, energized.
Look at that price, Andrew. I really want to start higher. I'm not prepared to start that low.
Okay, well, I hear you saying that you feel like the prices were a little low and you'd rather start it higher. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand why you feel that way. And
Because
you know, you're worried about getting the most money. You definitely want to get your family moved to Florida. I know that once you get there, you're going to have a fantastic time. And I want to make sure that you're energized by this process so you can make the most of your time there.
there you go.
Let me know, how often do you shop for items that were overpriced?
All right, good job, good job. Beautiful. And look, for some of you guys who've been coming to Power Hour for a while, think about how you might tweak those a little bit right now to be I words or feely words. Because remember, I's are feelies. They're emotionally driven people. So if there's words in there that you can tweak a little bit to make more I, then interject and tweak them and make them. Okay, Emily, you want to roll?
Yes.
I words, please.
New, optimistic, connection, enthusiastic, excited feeling.
Yeah, look, at that price that you're recommending there, Emily, I'm not as comfortable. I really want to start higher than that.
Okay, Paul, so what I hear you saying is you want to start a little bit higher, is that
Yep,
right?
yep.
Okay, and I can completely understand. I mean, you want to make sure that you feel comfortable and confident and happy moving forward in this transaction, right?
Yes.
So, Paul, do you think there's more optimistic opportunity with less or more buyers coming through the door?
Okay, that was it. Good job, good job. All right, you ready to roll, Brett? Or are you listening still?
I'm listening.
Okay, here we go. Let's come back around. One more round on price. Let's do one more round on price. Nicole, warm me up.
New, optimistic, connection, enthusiastic, excited, and feeling.
That's too low. I mean, can't we just start higher?
The price is too low, Paul?
Yeah.
And I understand what you're saying and appreciate how you feel, because I know that you want to get moving through this deal with a fun and understanding process of the deal. Is that what I hear you saying?
Yeah, I know you're trying so hard, but yes, I do. Thank you for acknowledging my eye.
So how would it make you feel, Paul, if you lost the opportunity to move to Florida because we weren't priced right?
Okay, good. I like that. Great question on the end there. How would it make you feel, right? You can see that Nicole has only an ounce of I in her because of how difficult that was to relate. But then you hear other people like Cherie and some of these guys, Emily, right, probably be able to use those words more readily. And the reason we're warming it up, again, remember, the reason we're warming it up is so that we can plant those words in our subconscious to be able to use those words in the approval and the appreciation, so that we make that acknowledgement and there's that empathetic response, so they feel that we're aligned. They feel understood. Feel with the eyes. Cherie, warm me
Yeah,
up.
it's like bring me on the couch, like bring some tea with me or something.
Right, yes, whatever that means. Okay. I.
New, optimistic, connection, enthusiastic, excited, feelings.
Cherie, at that price, I'm not really comfortable. I really want to start higher. I don't want to leave any money on the table.
Paul, I hear that you want to start at a higher price. I can appreciate that. No, I'm not ready. I want to appreciate.
Oh,
I can appreciate that you want to make sure that this.
Cherie, I don't like that price. It's too low. I mean, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we were able to start higher.
I hear that you want to start at a higher price, Paul. I can appreciate that you want to feel comfortable in starting at a higher price, and because you want to feel excited and connected to this whole process, so that you are able to get moving toward
Florida.
New York City and get into play for the New York City basketball people.
Okay, you're trying way too hard right now. Okay, move to a question.
Okay, would you hope that your home sells, or do you want to know it's going to sell?
Yeah, okay, look, you know what? Look, this is like polar opposites. You just hear that right now?
Yeah.
Like Nicole was like, I can't get an I word out. And
I have too many words.
you're verbally vomiting all the I words on the planet. Okay? So just, look, be you and just talk and think. Don't overthink this, just talk. Because it's better that you just get it out and allow it to happen, and then we can tweak it from there. But don't stop trying so hard. Just let it come out. Because you have tons of beautiful words, and you have tons of beautiful ideas. Just let it flow. Okay?
Thanks. Thanks.
Adrian, I words, warm me up.
Fun, understanding, good time, happy, and feel.
Okay, look, at that price, I'm not as comfortable. I mean, I really want to start higher than that.
Okay, Paul, you want to start a little higher than that?
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that. I might feel the same way if I was you. You know, you want to be excited about the buying process or the selling process, and you also want to feel, you know, optimistic that you're going to get the highest offer on the market. Is that how you feel, Paul?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question, Paul. How often do you shop for overpriced?
Oh, so good. So good. Good stuff, buddy. That was really good. You listening or are you playing?
Oh,
Go for it. You can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
I got you.
I words. Warm me up with I words.
fun, understand, good time, happy feel.
Okay, look, Brittany. Honestly, at that price, I'm really not as comfortable. I really want to start higher than that.
Okay, I hear that you want to start higher, you're not comfortable with the price. I can understand that because I would want to make sure that I was getting the same price if I was, or I feel like I would.
You got it?
Go ahead. You got it.
I would want to feel like I'm getting the highest price because this is your most valuable asset, right?
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. If pricing your home aggressively from the start actually meant more money in your pocket, how would you price it?
All right, good job. Good job. Andrew, warm me up.
Fun, understand, really, good time, happy, feel.
Yeah, look, at that price, I'm not really as comfortable. I mean, can't we just start higher than that?
I hear what you're saying, Paul. You're saying you want to price the property a little bit higher?
Yeah.
Okay. And I definitely understand that. And I hear what you're saying. And
Because.
you know what else I hear? I hear drums, Paul. I hear drums on the horizon. It's Vegas. It's calling you home. Right? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Can you think of all the fun you're gonna have there?
That's what I want.
So let me ask you this. How would you feel if we priced your home aggressively and it caused a bidding war?
I would feel amazing. Now remember, I'm talking to an I, so that works. Right? You hear those drums? All right. Let's do it. Freestyle. Okay. We're at the listing presentation. We're closing. You finished. You're done. Bridges, closes, objection handlers. It's freestyle. Whew, you've given me a lot there to look at and consider. And as a high I, I'm going to have to really get a feel for this at a higher level. And so I guess I just need to think about it.
Alright. You need to think about it, Paul?
I need to think about it.
Okay, and I hear what you're saying. And usually in my presentation at this time, when a client tells me they need to think about it, it's because I missed something, Paul. And I'm really sorry.
No, yeah, you definitely didn't miss anything. In fact, it was quite a bit. I was very pleased actually on just how far in depth you went on your marketing and what you do in your team, and that was really great. I think you give me actually plenty to think about.
Too much to think about, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that what I hear you saying?
A little bit. I mean, it feels like that a little bit.
Yeah, I understand. And so you said the marketing sounded good and my team sounded good.
Oh yeah.
So that kind of leaves us like with two big whammies here, and that is price and commission, Paul. Is that what I hear you saying? That's what you need to think about?
Well, honestly, I was hoping for a little bit more in price. I know that that other agent who I talked to, mentioned 450 might be
Right.
reasonable to start at. And that's what I was thinking. I mean, starting a little higher, and then letting people come in and make offers and go from there.
Right, Paul. And that's a common conception with people. And can I tell you how that's can actually hurt you in today's market?
What do you mean?
Right. So, Paul, pricing it higher means fewer showings, and fewer showings means no offers, and no offers means no selling, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, yeah. I mean, but the thing is that it just takes that one buyer to really appreciate my house and see it and really fall in love with it, and because it's the holidays and. If it doesn't sell in November or December,
Right.
it won't kill me.
Won't kill you,
I
right?
can, I can wait until after the holidays. I prefer for it to sell earlier. But if it doesn't sell in the next, 4 or 6 weeks or so, it wouldn't be the end of the world for me.
Right, Paul. And I have two major problems with that. Can I share those with you?
What do you mean?
Yeah. So one is, have you thought about how the buyers see your home when it's been on the market for a long time?
What do you mean by that?
So when you were shopping for homes and you saw a house on the market for 4 to 5 months, what did you think?
What's going on? What's the problem?
What's wrong with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul. And is there anything wrong with your home?
No. I mean,
Right, it's
you think there's
beautiful,
something wrong
right?
with my home?
No, absolutely
Oh.
not. I think it's great. That's what I wanted to point out, though. Nothing's wrong with your home. So do you want buyers to look at it like something is?
No.
Right,
It means
so
my house is great. I
It
think.
is. That I agree. I'm on the same page with you. So you think your house is great. I think your house is great. Well, don't we want the buyers to see your house is great?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you were looking for homes and you saw a house on the market for 4 to 5 months, your reply was something's wrong. Right. So I know it only takes that one buyer, Paul. I get that. It takes that one buyer, but we want that one buyer to be competing with 4 or 5 other buyers, right?
Yeah.
Right. So how do you feel about pricing it now?
Well, I mean, I see where you're coming from. You know, you don't think somebody would come in and because the house is so nice that they'd come and at least make me an offer earlier?
It is possible, Paul. Anything's possible, right? That does happen.
Yeah.
However, I'd like to drive the demand for your house and possibly get above market value. How does that sound for you?
Well, that'd be good. Do you think multiple offers? Is that what you're talking about?
It's a possibility. It's always a possibility if we price aggressively from the start and from the beginning. Because if you think about it, when you were shopping for a home, did you go for the highest priced home possible that you thought maybe was overpriced, or did you go for the one that looked like it had everything you wanted, sounded like a good deal, almost too good to be true? Which one would you go for first?
Yeah. No, I was looking for a deal. I see where you're coming from with that. I just don't want to go, you know, where the market price was. I just don't want to get dragged down further from there where we offer we ask 425 and then people are, you know, they're dragging us down from there.
Right, I completely understand, Paul. And hey, guess what? The great thing about this is you're in the driver's seat, which means you have control. So if they come in and they try to drag us down from 425, guess what you get to do?
What?
Say no.
It's true.
This is you. This is your decision. We're going to make sure that you feel comfortable, confident moving forward and get you the most money possible so that we can get you to Vegas.
All right, I'll take that. Did you like that, Britt? Yeah? What'd you like about it?
She just stayed calm the whole time, and she had a good response to everything that he said.
Yeah, that's a little big thing. Her ability to stay calm and just stay emotionally centered in a response that to the ear sounded calm and collective and peaceful and confident. Used great words at the end. Put me in the driver's seat. And I know I'm high D, so naturally I have an affinity to want to feel like in control. But then she made it about feeling in control with her words on, hey, look, you don't have to accept anything that you're not comfortable with. I don't know, high eyes, how did that feel? The whole thing. You're the only high eye in the room right now, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're it. That's it.
I like the feeling of being on the couch with somebody, so.
Did you feel like you were talking casual, like that was a casual conversation that you were? No?
So I'm just being honest.
Yeah, okay,
like,
well how?
It just felt aggressive, like.
Felt aggressive?
Yeah. Like that's what I'm trying not to do. That's why I keep going over this. Like, I love the words. I'm just trying to incorporate them in.
Maybe okay. So where I can see some of that would be in her cadence and tone, right? Because when we're talking, we're actually singing, right? Kinda, right? Like, how we're speaking is the sound and the cadence. And Nicole's cadence is a little bit, it's a little choppier, right? For East Coast, Northeast, right? I love that. It's great. I associate with that. For a high I, now I'm totally overgeneralizing right now, but like for a high I, it may need to do more like this.
Well, it may be more butter, but also maybe tell a little bit more of a study or a story along the way of hitting those like points of advancing the transaction. Because I think it's transactional, right?
Well,
so transaction, that word totally no. But like I feel like I'm on the couch with him. Like his tone, his whatever.
Because don't hear the words. Hear how Andrew here's Nicole. That's so weird, right? but you get my point though? Yeah. Everything she said, awesome. I loved it. High D, right? Now, could a high I take that and be comfortable with that and accept that? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're digging down deep now on if I recognize I'm in front of a high I at a listing presentation, and I know, and I've had this before, where I have to really, really, really slow down. We've talked about this before, right? And feel that talking like this is completely normal. And for some people, this is completely an acceptable way to talk. And talking any faster than this is stress.
True.
Yes.
and painful
Exactly.
and anxiety driven. And for me and Nicole were like, oh my
I think-
God, you're in slow motion. Will you talk faster, please? Now look, that's just associating and assimilating with the person in front of me, and with her constructive criticism of that, I could see where paying a little bit closer, because the content, perfect, right?
A+.
Awesome, A+
Yeah.
on the content.
Yeah.
On the delivery, for me personally, and maybe it's just, this is D. This is skewed by my D a little bit. I'd probably say like A-. As from coming from an I could see how maybe it was like a C.
I was ready to walk out the door.
Right.
I don't want to be around
Yeah.
that.
A little extreme, but okay. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
I understand. They would like to gonna
I was
sit
ready
down,
to
eat
punch you in the
dinner.
face. I really wanted to hit you. Okay. Shri.
We're fun. We're like.
I understand for Shri because they would like to sit down, eat dinner,
Hang out.
hanging out. So they are looking for more friends than the real estate agent.
Yeah, because. Mhm.
They like to hang out. They would like
Now
to,
I don't have to be their friend, but my tone and my cadence has to be in a manner where I'm doing it right now, right? Like they're feeling comfortable because this is the tone even, and the cadence and the speed is reflecting relationship and connection. And when I'm talking fast and my cadence is a little bit quicker and it's chopped up, then that's not relationship, that's transaction.
Yeah.
That's process.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Give it up for Nicole. It was really good. I liked it a lot.
I loved it. I thought it was
I
great.
thought it was really, really
Yeah,
good.
the questions she kept going, were you looking for a deal when you were shopping? Keeping you in the driver's seat. When you receive an offer at 420, guess what you can do? Asking questions, they're engaged the whole time.
Yeah.
You're not talking to them, they're talking to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it was great.
You're
That's what I
not talking to them. You're talking with them. Is that what
Exactly,
you
that's what I meant.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's more, let me tell you a long story. They're engaged, they're participating in the conversation
Yeah.
versus you convincing them that it's a great idea, right? They're talking through the
Yeah.
process.
Exploratory conversation that is moving through possibilities and risks or rewards. That's part of what Think Feel is about, right? And I've seen Nicole grow so much in that in the last 6 months with your inquisition, your intense curiosity with exploring conversation versus explaining conversation. That's good right there. That's the nugget today, right there. Stop explaining conversation and start exploring conversation on possibilities, risks, rewards through good questions. Stop explaining conversations and start exploring conversations. She did that really well.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think she's saying for the very soul, very understanding. Like any dummies the first time to selling, you can really get it. Okay. Sounds like very professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agent.
Good, good.
I like it.
Good? You guys good?
Yeah.
All right, everybody stand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. I'm alive, excited, and full of energy.
I'm alive, excited, and full of energy.
Conversations make you money.
Conversations make me money.
You are versatile.
I am versatile.
You listen for motivation.
I listen for motivation.
You always ask great questions.
I always ask great questions.
You have a